Hey, it's January, I have no idea, 2nd or 3rd. It's Sunday, January 3rd. um, we are at a point, it's the age of Aquarius now. New age, end of ages, new age. And we're in the tribulation because Revelation 12 came to pass on 23 September 2017. It's a 7-year period. It's like rope-a-dope for planet Earth and us. That's why we're wearing masks. And we're about to hit the halftime show in March. And then the second half is going to be rocking and rolling, heavy duty. And it's all about shaking things up to make them better again. And with the goal of, the real reset, making it as perfect as it can be. Okay, that's what the universe is all about. We do a period of everybody at their level, and then if we can manage to get it all back to a point of perfection again, like coming back home and the perfect reset after going through all that experience, then everybody goes up. That's how Source works. It's an infinite thing. I don't claim to understand it fully, but I'm getting better at it. Eternity's a long time. Started with a spark. That failed many times. Then it worked, and eventually self-awareness happened, and everything is under that. So the only reason anything exists is because of that. That's creation. Okay, you with me so far? Okay, so because of who we are, and the true freedom that we're given, betrayal happens. It's a bad word, Think about the word betrayal. You guys, you had a handshake, you had a trust, you had love, you had everything you needed, and then made a decision because, hey, I'm speaking to the fallen now. If they ever watch this, they know who they are. I mean, it goes way back. And the way it happened, and they'll tell you, they started out with good intentions. This place is a place of learning, and the state of learning was at a point where it was a pretty good setup. Think Garden of Eden, if you want to use some imagery. Like you had everything telepathic, reading each other's mind, everybody looked beautiful. Look at the Pleiadians. I mean, they're beautiful. So imagine them naked and not caring, blah, blah, blah. So the perception was, hey, need help. We got all this other stuff happening here, and you guys are running around like fa la la. Come on. So down they came, and down in this 3D vibe. Come on. There's ladies' night. You know what I mean? Come on. Be real about the situation. And it's for us. Believe it or not, it's for us. So that we can come down here and burn our hand and learn about how it is, right, on either side of the fence. And you do it multiple times, over and over again, in different characters in the show. You're a man, you're a woman, you're gay, you're straight. You got to check all the boxes. Not everybody has to check all the boxes, probably. I don't know it all, but because you got people that just resonate at the right things, and they're like, hey, I want more of that, and boom, 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 they stick with it. Well, it happens on the other side, too, because it's interesting, and the abrogation from Source, I mean, you can call it betrayal. That's the way that it's. I'm a messenger here, okay? Please understand. I don't know anything. I'm a little guy. I'm a fucking little guy. But I'm telling you right now, the one that put the stars in place and put this all into position for our entertainment and learning would like it's going to be the choice of the listener to get lined back up. to go back to the way you were created. And I'm speaking to everyone on the Intergalactic Federation. I'm talking to anybody right now as to where you are in your ascension process. Okay, the ones that are on an ascension process are going to be where they need to be when the time comes, thankfully. So I'm speaking to the ones that aren't thinking about that yet. The ones that made those decisions that it was a target-rich environment and it was ladies' night in the Garden of Eden and let it rip, and then let's move along to other domains where we just want to tear it up. You know, you have to burn your hand on the stove in order to understand that the fire is hot. And it's been a long time. Rotations have happened. We're talking about a long time, guys. Most of us have dropped into this incarnation, so we're dealing in a very finite start from zero. You burn your hand and here you are. There are other entities that have figured out through the system of creation kind of how to stay here and perpetuate. They don't want to go anywhere. This is their thing. They don't want to go back to where they were at some point. You know, they got cast out. All the terms. Here's my message. Okay, we have a chance to set this right. You know, even if it doesn't have to be forever, it can't be forever. It can't be forever. That's not the intention. Because you can only have hot fudge sundaes 3 meals a day for so long. Am I right? I mean, even if you switch it up a little bit, eventually something happens. But it's good during that period. And the special piece that I hope you understand, if you're smarter than me, you understand, that when we line up that way and we allow creation and your progenitor that's greater than you, only there, the one that put this all together. It's a concept. And it's true. If we line back up in perfect Buddha Yeshua, right? But I'm not speaking about them. They got it. Okay? I'm talking about you. You Anunnaki dude carrying somebody's pineal gland. I mean, hey, there must be serious juice there. I don't know. I've eaten at McDonald's, so whatever that equals, and who knows what I've been contaminated with. I don't want to use those words because I don't want to be offensive. I want to be real about all this right now. Because I want everybody to do one step up. Experience it up at the next level, wherever you were, for a while. You know, line back up. Not in the vaccine line, though. In the line of, hey, you're in the Diamond Club with me. I'll be happy to endorse you. Just say hi and acknowledge your creator and say, hey, I'm still here, and as much as I've done on the dark side, I'm happy to be back, and I'm thankful that you let me back. Make it as simple as that. That's all. And I don't know, we'll go for a period, apparently. But I'm here to tell you right now, whoever said that forgiveness was a no-go wasn't me. So I'm not going to be born into the freaking age of Aquarius with the tribulation and sit here and say, oh, that means it's all happened already. No. This is a one-time deal. And it doesn't have to be viewed as a deal. It's your deal. You're the one who's rolling the dice and making the choices. And you've got an open invitation to kind of call it a night and just go check in. And you're welcome. That's my message to you. So if you hear this and you're one of them, and you want to figure out how to do that, I'm going to facilitate it. I think that's my job. And it's all going to be, please understand how our Creator works, okay? The partnership is a subset of the imaginary one with free will. That's what makes it cool, because that piece is there. It's built into the program. It's like that. It's really like that. And it's great. I mean, you wouldn't want it any other way. Otherwise, you'd be a fucking robot. So, take advantage of it. Tap back into your elite status. I mean, pick up your freaking entitlement and join for a period. You know, just figure it out. Roll with it. You know better than me, you know worse than me. Well, yeah, I've had my, I have my testimony on that side. It's not, you know, nothing too out there, but I'm not afraid of any of that shit. Some of it's fun. Some of it hurts. Some of it's embarrassing. Some of it's, you know, there are levels that it's been taken that I'm not interested in. But some people are, they're born into it. They get power from it. I get all that. I mean, hey, listen, I'm talking to you all the way at the top. Whoever you are, whatever you are, you're my counterpart, man. But I want to have a meeting, and I want to see why. If I can understand why, that'll be helpful, I think, to everybody. It'll certainly justify something. And it's about free will and self-choice, and you don't have to be. That's the imaginary thing about punishment and discipline, and hey, no way. Not for me. You heard the story of the prodigal son. Dude was rolling with the pigs, man. He blew it. He freaking cranked it out. He said, man, let me go back to where I came from. And it was good. You know, and it would actually, according to the version of the story, the people that were at the house, some of them were like, hey, what are you doing back here? You know, because there are those that have never left. And there are those like me that used to be me that were like, oh, the job now is final damnation. You know, fuck final damnation. I don't want that. Okay? I don't want, it doesn't exist. Hell doesn't exist. So how is there eternal damnation? That's what I'm saying. It's a free offer. It's conceptual. And I hope that it happens. That's my own personal hope. And the hope of every true child of the Creator hopes for that. Watch this. You meditate. Amazing. You drink water. You forgive. Forgive yourself. Lucifer, you know. Pick your title. You know, those titles all say of God, right? L, of God. It's funny. I never did that before. L, you are. You still are. Right now, at this moment. So, come back. You know, and just, hey, I've told lies in my life. Am I going to say, oh, I am truth? No. No, I'm a lie. I fucking, whoo-hoo. Some damn good ones. I can do it with a straight face. Because when you're sincere, semi, and you know what sincerity feels like, you can lie very well. So, it's a gift. And it's okay. It's part of the mix. But I'm telling you that if you can reach way back, you know who you are, I'm speaking to you. If you can reach way back and go, man, I've caused some pain, and if I can, it's a deal. If I can repair that pain, that actually the pain is in you also, and don't lie to me. You know, if you can repair that, and let's all notch up together. The goal is, so to frame this, sometime in this window, please, the request is open. Let's get synchronized appropriately. And I am not the super guru on this. I've been speaking to people that are born to connect everybody up the right way. And so I'd say, hey, whatever way it takes you to tap into your communications path with the Creator, maybe it's been turned off for a long time because you said fuck you, X number of dark ages ago. Well, guess what? Come on, man. Come on. I've been to your parties. Come to this party and just hang for a while. Dwell for a while. At your place, at your appointed place, I don't know. I don't have all that imagery. But I understand the fundamental opportunity that we got in this window right now, because it's the dawning of the age of Aquarius again. So you want to put it in a 26,000 year cycle, but because of the alignment of the stars and the other things that are happening to those that know, this isn't any old dawn of the new ages, and we just happen to be born into it. So here we are, here I am. You know me. I don't necessarily know you as well as you know me, maybe. I don't know. But my point is, we're in a window now to be able to try and move the Titanic in the right direction. Okay, we got to get the Titanic lined up so it's not pointed at icebergs. And then we just need to float for a while and have a good meeting. The Titanic was probably a great ship. Fucking drying in that cold stuff. Woo! Whoo! There's hell right there. Get me a lifeboat. But at any rate, I digress. Let's try it for the period that's appropriate so that everybody can benefit from it. And then let's go from there. I think that's a great plan, because the other versions of moving forward are not going to do anybody any good. They'll do lesser good for the big jamboree, to include the listener, whoever you are. If you're the guy at the top that put out the first one and you've been using the scapegoat and you got the process down, look, whew, okay, wow. I don't mock that. I don't disrespect it. You're good at your job, and I'm on behalf of our Creator for this window. I'm hoping that you will favorably consider trying peace. Let's have a big peace party, and define it as you will, and we'll go forward from there and upward from there and have improvement from there. And I know your independence is a fact of perpetuity, and I can only endorse that because I want the same options. So it's all that, all right? If you're watching this, you know how to get a hold of me, I assume, but I'm not worried about that. So take it easy. Bye.